is episode 97 of the Shower Party podcast. Welcome, guys. Welcome back, and having a good time hanging out with your best buds, Liam Salvage and Brandon Sanders. We wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here.
See, we go through
a couple
life
of weeks, man,
without any friends, so that you can be our friends once a week for an hour. We save ourselves. It's like therapists. They don't talk to anybody else except for you.
Very true. And honestly, I don't even know if I'd call you my friend. So really, the audience is all I've got.
Yeah, just there's 30 people that listen.
I've got a buddy who says he only listens to the episodes that I'm on.
I do think he should watch
this
episodes without you, because arguably, we brought in a guitar with me and Michael, and arguably that music's the best thing I've ever done.
Is it?
Singing My Dick Small to Wonderwall is pretty good.
Oh, that is a good joke right there. See, I'm missing out because I didn't watch those episodes.
Yeah. When I run out of shit to listen to and I don't want to listen to music, I just throw on this podcast, and I'm like, it's always a little bit funnier than what I remember it. But then I'm also like, I'm trying to listen to the you, not me, because I'm already mouthing the words along. It's like my favorite song. I've listened to this episode 100 times. I'm like, here's the joke.
You're just redoing your own.
Yeah.
Like you're redoing your entire performance just in your car by yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing Shakespeare in the Park, but instead it's just me reciting myself doing Shower Party.
That's a crazy thing. Like I can see like really popular artists, like musicians, like singing along to their own stuff. They're like, man, I really like singing this song that I made. You know,
I'm gonna be honest.
But when you have a podcast with 30 listeners. Yeah. Reciting that on your own is a little weird. I'm
gonna be honest, seeing a guy like Ed Sheeran out in public at like a random wedding going also mouthing the words when it's playing, the DJ's playing it to what's that song? We found love right where we, that song. If he was mouthing the words in the back, I would
never heard it.
Ask him to leave kindly.
I don't think you'd ever be at a party with him though.
I don't know. I think we have more overlap than you might expect. Me in America, California, Ed Sheeran in Europe, a multi-billion-dollar recording artist. I think there's a lot of overlap that you're missing there.
That's true. I didn't think about that part actually. That's on me. That's on me right there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, did you catch that eclipse? Have you had enough eclipse talk with the?
Dude, I moved to California right when it was the lamest time to do it. So don't even talk to me about this fucking eclipse.
Ooh, oh, so you didn't get to see the total eclipse? Ooh,
it was a total eclipse in my heart. Total eclipse in my heart.
Oh, so you didn't love the eclipse because you didn't see it? Ooh, oh.
Yeah, I was like a 30. It was like a good 30%er. It was like a good. It's the best you could ask for.
So that's not even half, dude. I'm just gonna say that's not even half, buddy.
It seems pretty racist the way you're saying it. I don't like your tone, honestly. Just because it wasn't fully black up in the sky doesn't mean it wasn't good enough.
Let me enlighten you about the darkening that happened here. All right.
Whoa.
Let me just tell you.
We're not talking about inner city. Oh my god!
Don't say.
I don't like the verbiage you're using.
Probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
You remember your girlfriend's gonna hear this, so if you could believe, I can edit that part out. Your girlfriend might listen, so you want to say something better there.
It was the most gorgeous thing I've ever experienced in my entire existence, I will ever experience.
Except
for my girlfriend. She's number one. It's implied. Okay. Dude, but like it was cool watching it as it was like getting there, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I could see the moon there. That's pretty cool, right? But then like it started getting cold, and you got hit with that cool wave out of nowhere, and I was like, ooh. It's like, oh my god, some interplanetary shit is going on, right? Like I felt the fucking wave of like cold air, and then like gravity was getting fucking heavy on me, dude. I felt heavier.
Were you high? Was that the issue?
No, I was not. But I did genuinely, like, I felt like different. Like I felt like kind of heavy. Like I felt weird, you know.
You started menstruating immediately. Is that what made you feel
right?
different?
And so
you immediately got mad at your girlfriend for no reason.
Once the moon fully eclipsed right there, like I've seen pictures obviously of like a total eclipse, and you see like the ring of light and the dark moon. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, when it actually gets there, like you still see the whole like entire other side of the moon, and it's like this sick fucking color, dude, and like the horizon on the other end was like turning green and shit, and it was like dark as fuck. Like the whole community was out. People were yelling, kids were screaming. They were losing their goddamn minds, man.
So you're saying you were amazed that it got dark, like similar to what it does at night?
Okay, but the sun wasn't gone. It was right there.
So you're saying you're a big dummy head, and you're like, what? Where'd the light go? I'm just jealous. I didn't get 100% totality.
Yeah,
I'm just jealous.
Yeah, because you missed out. You're just jealous.
I went out on my lunch break on like 11 o'clock at work. I put on my dumb little glasses, the stupidest pair of glasses you could ever see anybody wear, just cardboard with blacked out eyes. And I look up in the sun. I'm like, oh yeah, there it is. That's like a little hangnail of the moon in front of the sun. There it is.
Yeah, dude, like, that sounds like a great experience.
I think I've seen better things than this. I think I'm just gonna do a stroll on TikTok for the rest of my lunch break. So.
Dude, that's how I was feeling up until the totality. So, I feel like if you can't see the totality, why look?
Yeah. I feel bad for all
like a little sliver of moon. You're like, okay.
I feel bad for all the fast food workers at that point because there was still a line at the drive-thru during the whole totality.
That's the
at least in California. Probably. Just
in California for sure.
You're trying to peek out, but you can't put your glasses on because it's not part of your McDonald's uniform. So you like try to peek out and you just get blinded every couple seconds because you're like, I just want to see it for a second.
Just 1 fucking second, man. I'm pretty sure they'd have like a break or like people could like cycle out.
Dude, McDonald's never stops. What the fuck are you talking about? If I go try to get McChicken, you better have my fucking McChicken ready. I'm gonna go get my McChicken at a total eclipse.
Is it still only $1 for a McChicken?
Not in California where I am. Currently, it is $3.
It's $3 for a McChicken? Yeah. You're joking.
I think it might be $2 in Ohio, so you're getting gypped too. Don't you worry, buddy.
I'm not getting McChickens, so that's my workaround is I'm just not buying them.
Well, you'd be surprised at how much I'm getting McDonald's out here.
That is true. You're getting fast food like daily, aren't you?
Pretty close.
Yeah. You're not packing a single meal, no lunch, no breakfast.
I've been traveling for work, so I'm not gonna pack a bologna sandwich. I can get fucking Jack in the Box or McDonald's, dude.
Yeah, but that costs more money, dude.
I don't have to pay for it.
Oh, they cover it?
Yeah, so I'm not packing a PB&J.
Never mind, dude. Get as much McDonald's as you want. What am I talking about here?
I'm bulking and waiting for the hibernation, and when I get fired for this podcast, that's my hibernation time, when I have to start losing weight. Dude, I have been getting my girlfriend to start watching boy movies with me. It's been a treat.
Now, I know exactly what you mean by boy movies.
She's the one that coined that term, or at least said it first to me. So that's the only reason I'm using the term boy movies. Otherwise, I wouldn't say anything as awkward as that. That is a girl term, is boy movies. You know what I mean?
That is a girl term. So like what I think of when I hear boy movies is like
good movies. Is that what you're thinking of?
I'm thinking like.
Just anything that has
I'm thinking
good.
Joe Dirt. I'm thinking, what's the one with Adam Sandler and he's golfing? What's the name?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. I'm thinking of like Airplane. I'm thinking shit like that. Like good, funny movies.
Now I want to expand your horizon and of what a boy movie might be considered. That is any movie that's been at a film festival. Or any movie that's won an Academy Award or been nominated, or any like a globally good movie people recognize as a good movie.
Well, so you're telling me, I didn't realize this. So all girls hate good movies?
Yeah, according to my girlfriend, all good movies are boy movies, and reality shows are girl movies.
Yeah. The reality shows or the girl movies. I'm following you, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's the life I've been living. I finally we watched No Country for Old Men. She had never seen it. Dude. And I was like, hell yeah, this is a very good movie. This is a good boy movie. I tried to get her to watch Glengarry Glen Ross. She watched about 15 minutes of it. I still have
not watched.
I got her to see the point where Alec Baldwin calls them all homophobic slurs and it says coffees for closers, and then she says, all right, I think we're done. She enjoyed that part, but she said, she was like, I like that part, but I know it's going to get different from here on out.
I do want to say No Country for Old Men, dude. The scene where he's at the gas station and he's telling the guy he's been fucking betting his whole goddamn life, he just didn't know it.
Damn.
Man, that's theater right there, man.
You don't know my favorite part of the whole movie?
That's goddamn cinematography.
When he comes home with the $2 million and he says to his wife, if you don't shut up, I'm going to go in the bedroom and fuck you silly.
You know, that's a pretty damn good part. I'll give you that. That's a close number 2 for me.
And then she says, I like to see that. And then it cuts to them both having sex. That's a good relationship. That's key markers of a good relationship.
Yeah.
Because you know she didn't shut up. And he's like, all right, I guess I got to go fuck you silly now. And then she's just putting on she's putting on Groucho Marx glasses with the nose and the mustache because she's getting fucked silly. She puts on a clown nose and honks it.
Oh, God. Not the way I was taking that, but yeah. That sounds like a good time. That's a great relationship right there.
Wouldn't you very much enjoy fucking your girlfriend silly like that?
Mm-hmm.
Just like she's wearing glasses and then all of a sudden they get all cockeyed and she's cross-eyed and looking at you.
She's doing like slapstick comedy. She's got her eyes popping out.
The Three Stooges come out of her pussy and they start destructing the house.
That's funny because I just watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Oh yeah,
with my girlfriend, and honestly, I think that's a great movie right there. Like that's like they took slapstick like cartoon comedy and put it in real life. Like the scenes where I don't know the main guy, but he's like doing his like little bit at the end.
Roger Rabbit.
No, the main human guy.
I've never seen Who's Framed Roger Rabbit. I do need to watch it. Yeah, I've had too many girlfriends that hated good movies, so.
Dude, you're missing out on a good movie. Time. Yeah, you've seen Jessica Rabbit though, right?
Of course, yeah. I've seen her from about the ages of 12 to 14 pretty regularly. So you can see her and I were acquainted.
My favorite part is how like her tits to the back is like this fucking wide, and then her waist is like this fucking twig.
In the medical field, we call that honkers.
Dude, it's not just the honkers though. It's just her back is like also extended.
Oh,
like some of the animations, like it's goofy, dude. I'll tell you that much. It's a little goofy.
No, her name's not Goofy. That's a different movie. You're thinking of the hot lady
different guy.
From what's the Goofy movie?
Yeah, the Goofy movie.
I'll be honest, I had a big ass crush on that one little fox girl when I was a kid.
Don't say that.
We would have been like the same age. She actually probably would have been older than me when I watched that movie, so joke's on you.
Don't say that.
She was the pedophile, okay? That inanimate character. I was much younger than her. She was probably in high school in that movie.
Did you see the fucking eyes she gave me? That's a predator right there.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie. I do not remember.
I vividly remember them eating vegetable soup and heating it up with the car cigarette lighter, and ever since then I've wanted to do that. But slowly but surely, the American government is taking away that cigarette lighter out of our cars, and I'm going farther and farther from my goal of heating up Campbell's alphabet soup on my dashboard with a cigarette lighter.
Well, yeah, I'm a little sorry for you because I have a cigarette lighter in my car.
How often do you use that bad boy?
So
you getting good mileage on that?
All the time.
Do you think it upgrades?
I'm getting great mileage on it.
What does Kelly Blue Book say your car's worth with that cigarette lighter installed, though?
Probably less than 1,000 at this point.
Damn. But do you think the cigarette lighter helps?
Yeah, it helps a little bit. I could probably just sell that unit for like more money than my actual car at this point.
Yeah. I think if you get into dire straits and need to fix that car again, your car does PMS, by the way, and if you need to fix it during that monthly cycle, you could just sell that cigarette lighter and it'll go fine.
Yeah, I did actually recently have to take my car in twice because like the front coil spring was like broken and it like might have pierced my tire, so like needed to replace that, but the guy misquoted me because he like gave me the price but didn't include labor. So, like, when I got there, after, listen, he gave me the price. I was like, yeah, let's do it. Replace that coil. Like, he said there was a tie rod end gone. I was like, okay, fuck it. If we can replace those things, great, do it. I get there. It's like $100 more than I thought it was going to be. And he replaced both front struts. I was like, I thought you said the fucking coil and the tie rod end. Listen, I'm no mechanic here. But you did not say I needed 2 new front struts, buddy.
Now, do I look like a woman coming in here for an oil change and you unplug a bunch of shit so I have to pay for it? No. I'm a man and I have a dad that's going to come down here if I have any issues. If you're going to give me the deal I deserve.
My dad's going to come down here because you didn't say 2 French struts. I've got ears, buddy. Okay? Dude, but yeah, I was driving it for a little bit after that. I was like, damn, I didn't want to spend that much money, but I didn't want to be rushed to buy a new car, right? And then my fucking exhaust pipe breaks off from the catalytic converter. I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do about that. Car was loud as shit. It sounded like it was like one of those souped up cars that they do just cut the exhaust pipe ends off.
Yeah.
It's just loud as shit.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to tear off that catalytic converter. You're going to drive up to Cleveland, leave it there overnight. And then when you find your car without a catalytic converter, you're going to call the police and file an insurance claim.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this.
I think some bad guys took my catalytic converter in Cleveland.
That's a good plan, actually. I should have done that.
You just got to drive to anywhere, any big city, honestly. You can even go Akron if it's closer, I just bought a new car. I got a Honda Civic. It has too low of wheels for anyone to get under that bad boy. And I'm going to lower that even farther. My wheels are going to be bursting out of those wheel wells. It's going to be
you
one
ever
inch
seen a midget,
ground.
though? You ever seen a midget?
They're too bulbous to get under the car. Their organs are pushing out of their stomach. What are you talking about, Brandon?
They might get under there, dude. You ever seen some of the thin ones?
It would be nice being a midget because then you can get a lot more pussy that way. But it's not, earned. It's kind of like you just fall into it.
Okay, what women are giving midget men pussy just because they're midgets?
It's a good story. I feel like if you're a little guy...
No, let me stop you right there. You and just wanting people to have a good story. I feel like you think that's really important for the everyday person to just get a really good story out of something. Okay. But you're also you're a stand-up comedian, So I feel like your view is a little skewed. Hear me out. I feel like girls aren't walking around what guy can I fuck for the best story right now?
Here, let me drop you in a scenario so you can understand where I'm coming from.
I'll let you defend, yeah.
So you're at a dinner party. Your boss is there. It's a whole work get together.
I hate it already. I hate it. But yeah,
it's a big get together, and you walk in, and you don't really know anybody there. You're new on the job. It's only been a couple months. You're not close to anybody yet, and they're just talking in a circle. It's a little silent point, but they're talking about stories. They're just exchanging stories, having a good old time around the fire. Stories. They're drinking, and then it gets to you, and you think, God, I don't really think I have a story to tell right now. But imagine if you could flip back through your Rolodex and think, oh yeah, I did fuck that midget. Can I? I'm going to tell that story real quick.
Fucking a midget is the worst story for a work dinner.
I think if it's a cool place to work, they might enjoy
it. And if you have pictures of the midget and he was kind of attractive, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have pictures.
Yeah.
Polaroids, hopefully.
I don't agree with that, though. Overall, for that specific scenario, no. I don't think midgets are getting a ton of pussy.
Okay, let me give you another scenario.
Can I look up the stats on this, actually? No, yeah. Hit me with it. I'm ready.
So here it is. You're meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time. And they're like, so Brandon, what do you do? What do you do for fun? And you're like, oh, fuck, I don't really have any hobbies, but there's that one time I fucked a midget.
On Reddit, do little people have normal-sized genitals? First answer from 7 years ago, there are many different conditions that result in little people, but in most of them, the genitals are not affected.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, damn.
By the way, I could have told you that answer. I did a lot of research in my younger years on the certain birth defects and how they affect you. Turns out having diabetes gives you the smallest penis ever. I don't know. I looked that one up.
Good for you, man. Good for you for being proud about it.
No, I don't have diabetes. No, I didn't say I have it. I was just looking up different different defects that someone could have and how that affects their genital size.
Yeah.
And it turns out it's pretty common for diabetics to have small penises. I was like, whoa, I never knew that.
Oh, you never know. That's interesting.
Wow, I don't have that issue. That's one side effect I don't have.
Glad to know you aren't affected. Yeah.
Well, see, perfectly average penis of 4 inches isn't that bad compared to the rest of the diabetics.
Dude, that's perfectly average and normal sized right there.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I tell ladies it's 5 inches because then they're like, they can't tell the difference between 4 and 5. That's just an inch.
It's just an inch. What are they going to know? Huh?
Guys lie about their height all the time. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, dude, I'm glad that you have a perfectly normal sized penis.
Yeah,
that makes me very reassured because
is so normal.
It is, dude. And meanwhile, I'm sitting at 3.5, and I'm feeling great because I've got half an inch more, and you know that's okay. We're all different.
No, I don't like the tone when you said that, but.
All right, where were we with the fucking midgets?
We were talking about cool stories to have at dinner parties. Do I have to bleep every time we said the midget word? Because I've heard midgets say that we're supposed to say midget, and some say you can't say that. I feel little person is more demeaning, so I kind of.
Yeah, like I was just thinking about it. Like I didn't feel great every time I said midget.
I felt fine. I
don't like little person.
I do not
like saying that.
I also don't like saying dwarf because that implies that they mine for gold. So.
That implies that they're using a pickaxe all day long.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that to those fellas. So I mean, little person just seems like you're saying, "Hey there, little guy," and I don't want to do that to him. I've had, when I'm in the bedroom taking off my pants, I don't want to have some lady say, "Hey there, little guy." I don't want to say, "Oh, you have a midget penis." That's what I want to hear. Because that means it's at least girthy still.
Well, yeah.
And from what we learned, they have normal-sized penises, so that means I just have a nice, normal penis.
We did. Oh, all right, so I'm going to take it all the way back to the eclipse. I'm going to bring that back. So, saw the eclipse, right? Right after, it was the Guardians opening day. Sorry, it was the Indians opening day game at their home field, Progressive Field. And I got to tell you, Liam, Progressive Field, I fucking hate them right now. I hate them.
Okay. What's the issue with
everybody who works there? I hate them. All right.
What's the down low on that?
Because I was very excited. It was a good day already, pumped for the game. It was my first, baseball game since they added the time clock, and I knew that it was going to be, a more manageable, time experience, right? I was pumped for that, right? So me and Kaylee, we go to grab food, which all of this was covered by work, right? So we get, free couple rounds of beers. They got the tickets for us. They're paying for food for us. It was all paid experience right there. I was pumped, right? We go to get food at third inning about. Lines are fucking packed down there, and listen, not only did they run out of hot dogs, they ran out of pizza.
I don't even need to hear the rest of the fucking story. Hot dogs?
Yeah.
At a baseball game? What the fuck are they trying to do? Starve you to death? Dogs. What are they doing?
They ran out of hot dogs and pizza at a baseball game.
I don't give a shit about the pizza. Hot dogs at a baseball game. Are you trying to start a riot? What are you trying to do here? This isn't Jackie Robinson and his first time at the bat. I don't want to have to get out. I don't want to start a mob, This is a goddamn American baseball game. Have some fucking hot dogs. Have some pride in your home team.
Have some hot dogs. And I didn't see a single guy, which, listen, we were up at the 500 seats, which is the top section.
I would argue that's where they should have the most hot dogs. Continue.
Yeah, they should probably have the most hot dogs there. I didn't see a single guy walking around with hot dogs selling them. Mm-hmm. I didn't get a single yacht dogs. I didn't get a single one of those, dude.
All right. I don't like that.
So
I'm not liking the direction of baseball. America's favorite pastime.
I'm not either. Which we're not even to the worst part, which you might think they're out of hot dogs. They ran out of hot dogs. You might think that's the worst part right there. No. Listen, we're standing in line for fucking forever, right? They don't have any TVs up by the concessions. You can't watch the game while you're waiting in line.
What?
I had to watch the game off of this guy's phone in front of me in line while I was waiting for it was some fucking chicken tenders, dude. Which they were really good, actually.
I don't mean to be too on the nose here. 2 strikes so far.
That's what I'm saying.
So what's the 3rd strike? What else happened there? You better have a 3rd strike, because I'm not liking these 2 strikes so far, and I kind of want it to be a 2-strike game.
I just really didn't
2 strikes you're out.
I just really didn't like the people who were sitting behind us.
That's fair. No, the people behind you are always the worst people. In any place you are in a stadium, it's always the people right behind you.
The one good thing about the game was I've got this one coworker, different job, but she is the like you know how they do the hot dog races?
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know, whatever inning.
Mustard, ketchup, and
onion.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. She's usually onion in those like suits. She's one of the hot dogs.
Oh, she does that?
Yeah.
Your job is just being the
onion?
It's
pretty fucking sick.
Nice.
Which she has another job because it's like there's not enough consistent home games for her to like make enough money. But she like gave me the whole rundown. Like everything's scripted. Like they get a script of what exactly is going to happen.
This is like WWE
Which I knew
Superstars.
It was like planned out. But yeah, they get a full fucking script. And so I saw her at work the day before, and she like brought it out. She was like, "Oh, let me tell you like what's going to go down." And so she was ketchup in this one. But like they start the race, a sun and a moon come out. They block the middle path. Mustard gets stopped, and then like ketchup trips and onion wins.
Yeah.
And guess what fucking happened, buddy? I felt like a goddamn clairvoyant sitting in the stands there. All right, I'm telling my coworkers we're at the game. I'm like, hey, I bet you onions winning this one, guys. Ketchup falls. I'm telling you, I'm placing money on it. Who wants a bet? Nobody took a bet. They were fucking pussies, right? And I'm like, you know what? I bet you they bring out a sun and a moon. Okay, they bring out a fucking sun and a moon.
I bet the Undertaker's rising
so
up. About that. The Undertaker's gonna come from down
Cena. Under. He pops out. Who's the guy? An RKO goes down out there.
Mustard, it's his time for the belt. So really, then but
they
also
bring out the ladder.
It'd be a good story if Mustard didn't get the belt till next year. So Ketchup probably is going to finish this one. Mustard's going to fall down. Ketchup. I didn't have a dad, so I love wrestling, and this is and it has to transfer to ketchup, mustard, and onion.
Ketchup, mustard, and onion.
That's my favorite.
Watch the WrestleMania thing?
No, I was just gonna say my favorite roast of any dude that watches WWE is like, no, I'm sorry, I had a dad that loved me. I don't need to watch WWE.
I feel like it's pretty accurate, dude. It's pretty accurate.
I liked it when I was like 8 years old for about a year, and I was like, I don't need a father figure. I got one, you know.
There you go.
I don't need Ric Flair out there. I don't need to be like, I like that guy. But it is kind of fun to watch, and I do wish I didn't have a dad so I could be into wrestling. But sadly, I do have a dad, and I can't get that enjoyment from guys on TV like I should.
Yeah, you did not meet the prerequisite for that one, buddy.
Yeah. Sadly, I had a dad that was there and taught me how to play catch, so I didn't need to go to the wrestling. A cool dream to tell you about.
I'd love to hear about your cool dream, yeah.
Quick little preface. It's a very racist dream, but it was also very funny when I was watching it. Like, I woke up laughing. Good, so in this dream, I was at my desk watching YouTube documentaries, but it was kind of like in an Ancient Aliens type of style, like from the History Channel. And it was about converting to Judaism. And to do it in my dream, you had to stand in a robe, and then the priest guy, the rabbi, would put a large bald cap on you that was a large nose. So he just put a large nose hat on all these guys that were converting to be Jewish.
Yeah, okay.
So to be Jewish in my dream, you had to walk around with a gigantic nose on your head.
Great. Was that like a permanent thing? Like you would wear that every day?
It was, in my dream, I guarantee it was a yarmulke, so you have to wear it every day.
It was a yarmulke with a big nose.
Like your whole, you know, Coneheads, the movie where they have like a big cone head. Imagine that, but it's just a giant nose.
So it was like that big. When you're talking big nose.
I'm talking like, big. It was like a good
like huge
foot of yes.
Damn.
Which is very funny that in my dream I was so racist that I said that fucking yarmulke is just a giant nose, dude.
But that was like the main part of your dream. Like that was the main takeaway.
That was
Nothing
the entire
else
dream.
Exciting happened.
No, I just watched this YouTube documentary in my dream.
Wow. I mean, I don't know what to take away from that. Like, people say that your dreams have meaning. What does that mean, man?
Maybe either I should be Jewish or it's telling me I'm racist. Either way,
I think
I need to pick
might be
one.
Pointing out some hatred buried deep down inside.
It's just a very funny dream. Just to be like, you have them fucking large noses to wear.
That is wild. Why'd your brain cook that up, man? I don't know.
Oh man, I'm living in Hollywood now, dude. They're getting to me. They're subverting. They're getting my subconscious.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of like the last good dream I had, and it's always like I remember the last one was like some really creepy one, and like I feel like my dreams always end up like it's different every time, but there's like some kind of organization that I'm trying to run away from, and like my friends are involved, but like they don't know the whole story, and you're there pretty often, but like I don't know, we're trying not to get killed or something, or like we've got secrets, like it changes, but I feel like I'm always on the run, you know?
I hope I'm tickling you in your dream. I think it'd be fun for me to do.
What?
Oh, I'm just giving you a little Gucci goo in your dream.
You said, I hope I was tickling you in your dream. That sounds fun to do. What's going on with that, man?
That was the funniest thing that came out of my mouth in weeks.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh,
why would you say that? I don't want you to tickle me in my dreams.
But I hope saying this now makes this the next dream that I'm in of yours, that I'm tickling the shit out of you.
That's the fucked up part, is you're planting that like subconscious seed. So it might happen now.
You're gonna have to start trying to get into the lucid dreaming, just so you can get me to stop tickling you. I'm gonna be a menace in your dreams.
It's like when you try to run in your dreams, but you can't really. Like, I'm trying to fight you off, but I've got no strength.
You're like, stop.
Stop. That's pretty accurate to real life. That's how it would go.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. It cracks me up, I think.
I love how hard you could crack yourself up with just like... I don't know where that came from, but it came...
I don't know where it came from either.
Quick. Yeah.
It just came out. It was more just like an actual feeling I had, maybe.
It was more like a what?
I could tickle you right now. Oh, fuck.
Why do you do shit like that, man? You like touching me. What's on...
I started tickling Michael more. I have to find someone to tickle as an outlet, so I found a new male in my life to tickle that's in proximity, you know?
It's Michael. You're tickling Michael.
Here's another funny one that I had. We were at an open mic, me and Michael, and he was like, I'm not feeling very funny tonight. I don't know if I can even laugh. And then I said, oh yeah? And I started tickling him.
Are you serious?
I said, oh yeah, you bet I can get you to laugh.
Which... I'm going to start with, not like, I don't want Michael to feel like he's not very funny that night. He's a funny guy, dude. Like the little lack of self-esteem that night, I feel bad, but I'm glad you really bolstered his spirits there. Giving him a good hug.
I wish that's what comedy was, just doing stand-up. You just get a whole room of people and you start tickling them.
And people in the back are like, oh, this hoax right here. Yeah, it's not that funny when he tickles you, I bet. You know, and then you get back to him.
I'm coming for you next. I'm coming for you. Don't you heckle me. And then I go.
But you get back there. Like,
Stop it.
Stop.
No, stop it, actually.
Dude, I'll do that to my girlfriend. She'll tickle my neck, which is like really sensitive for me. And I'm like, stop it. I'm like, stop.
Let me write that down.
Stop. And I'll get really serious. And that usually works, man.
I hold my girlfriend hostage with tickles. Like, she'll steal my vape or something, and I'll be like, you give that back. And then I put my hand under her armpit, and I say, give it back or else.
That works every time?
Oh, yeah, 100% of the time. Because no one wants to be tickled. It is kind of fun once you're actively getting tickled, but the threat of getting tickled is the worst.
The threat's awful, yeah. I will tell you, though, like, Kaylee's daughter, she, like, loves being tickled. And so sometimes she'll just be like, tickle me.
Tickle me. Nice.
And I'm like,
That's fun.
Dude, no, I'm not going to tickle you.
I'm going to start doing that.
Please, like, tickle me. And so I have her on the ropes. I'm like, I'm not tickling you. That's not going to happen. Then out of nowhere, I fucking swoop in, little tickle monster action, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's it right there. Those are the good memories. That's the life, you know?
If I'm in the mood for a laugh, I'm going to just go up to someone and be like, can you tickle me real quick? Just like right here. Kind of like a point to scratch my back. Just be like, give me right here.
Yeah, just tickle me. Tickle me a little bit.
Yeah.
Bring out your feet. Let them tickle your feet, dude. That's a sensitive spot.
Just take off my shoes real quick.
Hey, can you touch my feet real quick? Can you grab up on these, please?
I can't even have my girlfriend scratch my feet without it tickling. So, I'm pretty ticklish.
Yeah, you could say I'm ticklish. Somebody tickles me, I laugh.
One thing about good old Liam Salvage, I am ticklish. You can't say I'm not.
Yeah.
Call me anything, but not ticklish.
No, but I will call you ticklish.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I just like being called what I am. I call him as I see him, and I see a tickled boy right there.
The tickle boy.
It's a fun visual. What is his name? Sam Elliott? That guy with the big mustache that has the accent?
Yes. I'm going to say yes.
Sam Elliott going in for a nice little tickle session. That would be nice.
I feel like it always comes back to Brokeback Mountain, but somebody should do an edit where it's just them having a tickle fight.
Dude, that would be... They're doing makeovers in the tent. Like, it's just a girl slumber party.
There's no sex. Tickling makeovers.
They do each other's hair.
No, they can have boy talk, though.
Yeah. So I'm dating this boy. And I'm playing
I had a first date with this guy. Guess where we went.
They're talking about each other the whole time, but they don't even know it.
I don't know how that works.
Guy I'm seeing. For them. No, they're not here right now. There's this guy I'm talking to right now.
Yeah, I like somebody. No, I'm not telling you. They don't even go here. They're not here right now. They're not even close.
Oh God. I think that drained me. The tickle session really drained me. I feel like I got tickled.
I feel like that took every funny aspect that you had within you. Like that was all of it. Like you used everything.
Yeah.
Just in that one.
It's like in an anime when they, in Dragon Ball Z, when they had to build up for 3 episodes to do one final move. Yeah. That was me building up for the past 3 episodes of Shower Party to get to one. One tickle.
You don't think the last 3 episodes were that good? You don't think you were that funny, dude?
No, I know. I'm gonna start.
Liam, you're so funny, dude.
Don't make me tickle you.
Let me tell you. No, Liam, you're so funny.
Stop it.
Don't feel down about yourself like that. You're so funny, man. Sometimes you say shit and I just laugh. What's that? That's being funny right there.
This feels like calling a midget a little person right now. I feel like you're demeaning me.
Chin up, Liam. You can get some giggles out there.
Yeah, which one? Which one are you trying to say I'm fat? Which chin do you need me to put up?
All of them, if you could lift all that. Oh, wow. No, you're not fat, and you are funny. I mean that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, the episode's over, so.
Damn, that was abrupt. That was right on time, though.
Yeah. But this has been another episode.
Over. Go home, guys. Grab your keys.
Episode of Shower Party. Tell a friend how fun you had in this little tickle session. We should have named this podcast. The whole podcast should have been named Tickle Session with Liam and Brandon.
Guys. Tell a friend how fun you had. Tell a friend.
I want to rename Shower
Name
Party
to
just Tickle Fight.
Right Tickle Fight. Tickle Party.
Tickle Party. God, that would have been such a fun one. Why did we pick a stupid shower party?
It's not too late to change it, dude. We can be Tickle Party.
Yeah. 97 episodes and we change it right now. That's not a bad move. If we rebranded, we might get some people listening.
Yeah, I feel like with a business, it's like every 5 years or something like that. 5 or 10 years, maybe. 100 episodes for a podcast. That's like 5 or 10 years for a business, if we're being real.
Yeah, it's like dog years. We're aging like shit doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell a friend how much fun you had on the Tickle Party. See you next week.
Tickle you next time. Thanks.